Good morning and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our academic procession led by the Chancellor's ambassadors carrying the academic gonfalons of each college. Today's commencement party will be led by the Chattanooga Pipes and Drums, followed by Dr. Jamie Hardy, Mace Bearer, and Dr. Stephen Angle, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the class of 2019 graduates.
national anthem, and please join in the singing of the national anthem led by UTC students Morgan Farrell, Christine Kalasek, Will Lowry, and Noah Muncie under the direction of Dr. Kevin Ford. The colors are presented by the UTC Army ROTC, commanded by Cadet Josiah Tuck. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please be seated. Good morning. I'm Gerald Hale, Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 254th Commencement exercises of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. As indicated in your program, the music for this morning is presented by the Chattanooga Brass Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Kenyon Wilson. The first composition, Enter the Gonfalons, was written by Dr. Wilson. Please join me in thanking him and the ensemble members for their outstanding performance. For your convenience today, we have captioning located above the stage. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce the individuals joining me on the platform this morning who will not be introduced later in the program. I ask that each one stand as I call your name. Dr. Richard Brown, Executive Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance. Dr. Brian Rowland, Vice Chancellor for Development and Alumni Affairs and Executive Director of the UC Foundation. Mr. George Huddleston, Vice Chancellor for Communications and Marketing. Mr. Mark Wharton, Vice Chancellor and Director of Athletics. Dr. Yancey Freeman, Vice Chancellor for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs. Dr. Jamie Harvey, President of the Faculty Senate. Dean Teresa Lidka, Dean of the Library. Dr. Linda Frost, Dean of the Honors College. And Dr. Joanne Romani, Vice Chancellor for Research and Dean of the Graduate School. Class of 2019, good morning and congratulations. This is a unique day for you, and I'm proud and honored to share it with you. As one door of your life closes, many others open and will introduce you to a world full of possibilities and potential. The determination that's led you to this day will carry you into the future. Whatever awaits you, the time that you've spent at UTC to earn your diploma will serve you well. You've learned to be resilient, to overcome obstacles, to face difficult times, and push through them. The diploma that you'll hold in your hand is a testament to all that you have achieved, as well as all that you can accomplish in your life. And who knows what great things you might accomplish. The prospects are unlimited. Be a teacher who inspires the scholars and inventors of tomorrow. Create a business that propels us from where we are to where we can be. Discover new technologies or conduct research that carry society into a better future. You're capable of achieving any of these things and more. But you didn't reach this goal on your own. You were supported and motivated by family, friends, and classmates, and they should receive recognition for their efforts. Graduates, now is the time to show your appreciation for the help you received on your journey to this moment. Will all family and friends of a graduate please stand for our grateful applause? It would be impossible to ignore the UTC faculty members who've been a critical part of your education and cultivating the determination that's led to your success. Members of our distinguished faculty, please stand and accept an expression of our appreciation. The 678 graduates today are a diverse and inclusive group. They come to UTC from across the United States and from around the world. They live in cities and rural communities, yet they all have the same goal: to receive an education that's a bridge to greater things. There are 3 Brock Scholars and 3 Innovation Scholars graduating from the Honors College this semester. Among other accomplishments, they've worked with organizations promoting a just and equitable legal system. They've spent the summer in South Korea learning how to speak Korean and learning more about the culture. 15 student athletes are graduating today, representing 11 different degrees. Among those is Marshall Cooper, a first-team All-Southern Conference linebacker and academic All-SoCon honoree. There is also Monica San Juan, who was the 2019 Southern Conference Women's Golf Individual Champion. We also have Danny Zapansky, a member of the UTC volleyball team, who was selected to the SoCon All-Academic Team and is graduating with a 3.6 grade point average. In our military science program, Rebecca Beebe will be commissioned as Second Lieutenant into the Army Nurse Corps and will be sworn in by her husband, Second Lieutenant Mason Beebe, graduated from UTC and our Army ROTC program last May. Along with Rebecca, we want to recognize veterans here today as well as those who serve and protect our country around the world. If you're a veteran or a family member of a veteran among today's graduates, please stand and accept our applause. In closing, you should be immensely proud of your efforts and accomplishments at UTC. The value of the diploma that you've earned is incalculable. Take its promise and step into your future with confidence. Understand, though, that the diploma is much more than just the result of your grades and is worth more than a college education. It's taught you determination, courage, and belief in yourselves. Combine those attributes with the knowledge that you've gained at UTC, and you are virtually unstoppable. By graduating, graduation does not mean the end of your education. Keep your mind open to new ideas, new directions, and new opportunities. Be brave and do not limit yourself in any way. I promise that in so doing, you'll make your future even more spectacular. Thank you, and graduates, again, congratulations. It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Stephen Engel, Chancellor at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Dr. Engel assumed his role as Chancellor and the 17th Leader of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga on July 1st, 2013. Dr. Engel.
Well, congratulations, graduates. I commend each and every one of you for your hard work, dedication in getting to this point. Let's give our graduates a round of applause. I'm honored to serve as your chancellor and have the opportunity to address our distinguished graduates, your family, friends, and the university community. Before I begin, I want to echo Provost Hale's comments about our faculty. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those of you who are marshals. It's an honor to work with such fine educators. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge Stan Settles, your SGA president, who represents you well. I have certainly enjoyed working with him over the past semester, and he will graduate in May. Graduates, during your time as a student, you've helped to shape and mold UTC into a better institution than we were prior to your arrival. You've seen changes in your own lives, as well as participated in the evolution of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. I'm glad you got to have a semester with Oak and Vine Street open for the final semester here. I think it was worth it when you look at the landscaping along those major corridors on our campus. I hope you take pride in being a Mock. As an alum of UTC, you're now a lifetime Mock. And you're connected to UTC and to Chattanooga no matter where you go. And UTC is connected to you. And normally at this time, I would introduce our commencement speaker. But unfortunately, she is ill and could not make it today. So as I thought about hearing about 6 o'clock last night that this might happen, what can I convey to you? And I really like the introduction I had of Dr. Ware, so we are going to use her as an example for our students and also for our campus. And so I am your stand-in. Dr. Leandra Ware is currently the executive principal at the Howard School, which is a high school here in Chattanooga. She's an alum of the Howard School and a two-time graduate of UTC. As you listen to Dr. Ware's accomplishments, I want you to think about your goals and aspirations. Talking to our students here, think about where you're going after you graduate and how you get there. If you're willing to take on big problems and combine that with passion, drive, and determination, you will be successful. And by determination, I don't mean going through the motions, just trying to plod along. I mean, you're going to see this through because it really matters. In the case of Dr. Ware, she felt lives were on the line. She was a teacher. She could have an impact on these students. So find a passion that you believe in that's very important to you, and it will drive you to success. If you see the job before you through the eyes of determination to succeed, passion and belief in your goals, and you have the drive to keep going when things become difficult, when things get hard, you work harder. That's what got me through graduate school. I can tell you. And it's not your first reaction. You want to walk out and walk away. But buckle down and work. And success may not align with what your vision is of where you're supposed to go. Life is a journey. You'll find that right destination for you along the way, but you have to be willing to look for those. UTC strives to make a positive difference in the lives of our students and to provide an opportunity for each and every student to reach their full potential. We measure our success by the success of our students, and we take great pride in their accomplishments. To think that we had some small role in the accomplishments of our students is the fuel that keeps us going. For our faculty and staff, this is why we are here. Commencement is the result of our hard work and focus on our students and their success. Dr. Ware is an example of what our students can do after leaving UTC. What we do really matters. Our students are the future of our society. You, our students, are the future of our society. So now let me provide some background on Dr. Ware, and so you can understand why I'm trying to use her as a role model. Some context. For those of you not familiar with the Howard School, it was the first public school in the Chattanooga area. It was built in 1865, 21 years before the University of Chattanooga was founded. Many of the students at the Howard School come from lower income families and include an increasing number of first-generation English language learners. Like many of her current students, Dr. Ware did not come from a privileged background, but she was fortunate enough to find educators who believed in her and taught her to believe in herself. While at Howard, she became a member of Upward Bound, a program that helps students who need an extra hand to graduate from high school and matriculate to college. Through Upward Bound, she made an initial connection with UTC, and she took full advantage of it. After high school, she enrolled at UTC and received her bachelor's degree in multidisciplinary education and a master's degree in school leadership. She went on to earn a second master's in strategic leadership and a specialist in education leadership degree from Tennessee Technological University, and then she went on to earn her doctorate in education leadership from Trevecca Nazarene University. What an incredible record of degrees, ending with a doctorate. And she used her education to work her way up. As many of our graduates, as I went through, you start at the bottom and you work your way up. Currently, Dr. Ware is in her 25th year as a Hamilton County Department of Education staff member. She started as a teacher at the elementary and middle school levels, was a coach of literacy instruction, assistant principal at the elementary and secondary levels, principal at Eastlake Academy, and was the department's secondary operations director for Hamilton County Schools. In 2018, she was appointed executive principal at the Howard School. And Howard has long been thought of as a struggling school in a struggling neighborhood. Why would she want to go there as executive principal? Because she was determined to change the culture and to make a difference. This was her opportunity to change the culture. In the short time since she's assumed the reins as the school's principal, she and her team have done just that. Programs and strategies have been initiated to keep students from falling behind in their classes. The school has strengthened language support for non-native speakers. Howard has attendance mentors in place to reverse long-lasting absenteeism trends. Future-ready institutes have been implemented at Howard, partnering with local businesses to create programs that teach students about career paths, such as healthcare, tourism, robotics, architecture, and construction, in addition to traditional academics. Thanks to her energetic personality and her love of education, her determination to be an innovator, Dr. Ware has led a renaissance at Howard, and the school is on an upward trajectory, and people have taken notice. After 1 full year at Howard, Dr. Ware was selected as the Hamilton County Schools Principal of the Year. Last month, she was named Principal of the Year for the state of Tennessee. 1 year's worth of work. Wow. And her success was not a focus on herself. It was on making a difference, accomplishing something that she believed was more important than her. The lives of her students and setting them on a path for the future. That's something I think we can all learn from. Her enthusiasm, if you'd had a chance to see her here, is contagious. She is a visionary. And in addition to all the accomplishments she has in her career, she is a devoted wife and mother of 3 children. So perhaps following in Dr. Ware's path is something we could all benefit from. Getting the desired education so that you have the tools to accomplish what you're going to set out to do. Start at the bottom, work your way up, and make a difference. UTC is very proud of Dr. Ware, and she's rightfully been dubbed a principal with principles. What a great role model. As I think about why I am proud to be part of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, why I am proud to be a Mock, I think about people and the impact of their actions. It's all about people, the people who are UTC. This university is students, faculty, staff, alumni, community supporters. Together, we are the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Together, we define what it means to be a Mock. Each and every one of the people who are UTC define our university. You will define UTC just as today's commencement speaker would, or our planned commencement speaker, Dr. Ware, defines us. What a great person to have as an alum of this university. And finally, one common thread that I think connects our Mock community. This is my 7th year at UTC, and what I've seen is an incredible desire to help others, to give back, and make a difference. To certainly excel in our professions and areas of expertise, but to make a difference. The sense of accomplishment that you gain from helping others is just as valuable as the money you will make in a job. The warm feeling in your heart that you've helped someone is priceless and will provide meaning and reward to your life. This will also provide a passion because this is more than a job. It will give you the desire to be unwilling to accept defeat. Things that you care about more than money provide an incredible motivation. Lives are on the line. For me, the opportunity to play a role in higher education, and I've started as a faculty member and am now a chancellor, but this is not a job, it's a calling. And I represent the people on the stage, the staff here, the faculty who are here with us. We're here to make a difference, to provide an opportunity for our students, because we believe in the future, and the future is our students. So graduates, I wish you great success in the future. I hope you find your calling, and please continue to wear the Power C with pride and keep in touch with us. We care about what happens to you. We'd love to have you come back and visit. You are the University of Tennessee. You are a Mock. You are a Mock for life. So go Mocks. So one practical word of advice. As you step off the stage and go down the stairs, you'll feed in from both sides here, our students. You step down the stairs, I will be at the bottom. There'll be a photographer there to take your picture. So if you want to have a picture for your family with your smiling face looking at the photographer, go right ahead and do that. But it catches many students by surprise, so I have decided to try to tell people what to expect as they step off the stage. So, thank you.
Chancellor, thank you for your inspiring words. At this time, I'd like for us to congratulate all of those graduates who are identified in the commencement program as candidates for Latin Honors. The distinction of Latin Honors is awarded to undergraduate bachelor's degree students based on their cumulative grade point averages. Cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.5. Magna cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.7. And summa cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.9. Will the candidates for Latin Honors please stand? also like to recognize the Think Achieve students graduating today. Think Achieve graduates earn this recognition by participating in and reflecting upon experiences such as creative activities, internships, research, service, teaching, and connection to the campus and community. These graduates have engaged in hundreds of hours of involvement in the UTC and Chattanooga communities. In addition, the graduates must write reflective essays describing how the involvement has shaped their lives and enhanced their education. Will the Think Achieve candidates please stand? Additionally, we'd like to recognize the students graduating from the Honors College. Honors graduates are receiving degrees in disciplines that span all of the academic colleges. These students have completed additional degree requirements focused on academic excellence, outstanding leadership, and community service. Will Honors College Dean Linda Frost and the honors graduates please stand to be recognized? Thank you. At this time, each of the academic deans will come forward to present the candidates for graduation from their respective colleges. At this time, would Interim Dean Joe Wilforth please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good morning. Will the faculty and candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? It is my honor to present 252 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences, please remain standing. Faculty, you may be seated.
At this time, would Dean Robert Dooley please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the Gary W. Rollins College of Business.
Good morning. Will the faculty and the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Gary W. Rollins College of Business please rise? It is my honor to present 170 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Candidates from the Gary W. Rollins College of Business, please remain standing. Faculty, you may be seated.
At this time, would Associate Dean Michael Danka please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Engineering and Computer Science.
Good morning. Will the faculty and the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Engineering and Computer Science please rise? It is my honor to present 95 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Candidates from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, please remain standing. Faculty, you may be seated.
At this time, would Dean Valerie Rutledge please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies.
Good morning. Will the faculty and the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies please rise? It is my honor to present 161 candidates for undergraduate degrees. At this time, would the deans and all candidates for all undergraduate degrees please remain standing? Faculty, you may be seated.
I'd like to invite Chancellor Engel to join me at the podium at this time. Chancellor Engel, these candidates have met all the requirements for the receipt of their respective degrees and have been duly approved by their deans and faculties.
By virtue of the authority of the state of Tennessee vested in the Board of Trustees of the University of Tennessee and by them delegated to me, I take pleasure in conferring upon you the respective degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, honors, and obligations pertaining thereto. Undergraduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left.
You may be seated. Mr. Stan Settles, President of the Student Government Association, will now offer his congratulations.
Good morning, Chattanooga. Wow, what a day. Years back, this day seemed so far away, but today it is here. You are here. And I hope that today you take a minute to think about that, everything that took to get you here, the hard times, the good times, the friendships made, the completion. And I told someone this, that I didn't have anything to say today that everyone else in this room did not already know. But you know me well, and seldom am I without anything to say. So since I don't have much for you, I want to tell you about my friend today, Joseph Williams. He loves life. That's it. You see, this past summer, I had the opportunity to intern in Governor Lee's office. Joseph works there. I got to know him. My office sat in the corner of his office. I learned that he was building a house at the time. His wife had just had their third child. He was a busy guy at the time. But here's this one thing about Joseph. He always had a smile. Every day. And the type of smile that you can hear and see from a mile away. And for me, I just couldn't get it. I couldn't understand it. We are all busy, get stressed, feel tired. We forget to smile. But Joseph, who experienced being busy, stressed, tired, never showed it. Not one bit. And every day he came in wearing the same thing, this smile. He was so full of life that it literally looked like he was flying. And as is the case with all 21-year-olds, I know everything. I didn't understand it. I couldn't get it. This was different. I did not understand how he kept this smile. Who could possibly be this happy all the time? Who? So I watched every detail, every move, and then one day I just got it. He loves life and does not have time for anything else. And with this love of life comes passion. He does not have to do it. He gets to do it. Every day a blessing, not a burden. He just smiles. And he left an impression on me to try every day to do a better job of that. We all should. The world needs more of it. Learning that lesson from Joseph has inspired me greatly. It lit a fire under me. He made me a better person, and I mean that. And that fire can and should be ignited in all of us here today. Class of 2019, we are all so proud of you. We are rooting for you. Now go on out there, work hard, find your passion, live and love life, and along the way, don't forget to smile. Go get them and go Mocs. Thank you.
President, thank you very much for your remarks. It's now my pleasure to call on Mr. Richard Johnson, President of the UTC Alumni Board, who's joined us today to welcome you as the latest UTC alumni.
Good morning, and on behalf of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Alumni Board, it is my privilege to welcome you to the ranks of UTC alumni. Today we are gathered to celebrate your accomplishments. Your hard work and dedication to continuing your education have prepared you not just for a job or another step in your career, but for a journey of lifelong learning. Your education does not end today. It is only just begun. As you leave UTC and set out to face new challenges in the days, weeks, and years ahead, remember that the UTC Alumni Board and Office of Development and Alumni Affairs are here to support you. Please stay engaged with your alma mater. Get involved with the Gold Council, which is essentially the graduates of the last decade, which you are among. Also, we have several various regional UTC alumni chapters that really are a good way to become engaged. You spent several years working hard to earn your opportunity to walk across the stage to receive your degree. You have moved your tassels from the right side of the mortarboard to the left to signify your accomplishments and your change in status from students to alumni. Class of 2019, you have achieved a great milestone by your graduation here today. And on behalf of the UTC Alumni Board, I wish you every success. Congratulations to our newest alums.
Would Dr. Engel, the deans, and marshals please take their positions?
Ladies and gentlemen, to be respectful of all graduates, please hold all your applause until the end. Will recipients of the undergraduate's degrees please rise and come forward as directed by the marshals?
The following graduates are receiving their bachelors from the College of Arts and Sciences. Zachary R. Abels. Raven Alexandra Adams, Latin Honors candidate. Caitlin Joy Anastas. John William Anthony.
The following graduates are receiving their bachelor's degrees from the Gary W. Rollins College of Business. Cesar I. Aguilara Vargas, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors candidate.
Laura Renee Andrews, Latin Honors candidate.
Jada Alexander Wilson.
Amber Nicole Bailey.
Bo Parker Anderson.
Jared Harrison Bailey.
Andrew Curtis Atwood.
John C. Baker.
Mary McGowan Austin.
Joshua Henry Baldock.
Samantha Margaret Banois.
Leah Lachey Elizabeth Barrett.
Zacchaeus Atticus Bayshore, Latin Honors candidate.
Cameron Leah Beltran.
Andrew Shelton Baxley, Latin Honors candidate.
Mercedes Janae Bean.
Samantha May Becknell.
Victoria Elizabeth Bennett.
Allie K. Bencho.
Julia Marie Bowe.
Jefferson M. Bennett.
Wesley Cole Bolton, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors candidate.
McKenna H. Blevins.
Preston Douglas Booth.
Kristen Rachel Boynton.
Ashley Elizabeth Bosecker.
Michael C. Brown.
LaCaitlin Brooke Bolden, elected to Latin Honors candidate.
Riley Christopher Bymaster.
Roman Jacob Bolin.
Janice Peshonis Cable.
Jordan Tyler Brown.
Dominic Michael Caldwell.
Sydney Deshaun Brown.
Rachel L. Calhoun.
Thomas Mason Brown.
Scott Regine Chaco.
Kylie Faith Calhoun.
Courtney D. Clark.
Sophia Ann Collies.
Desiree S. Clark.
Marshila Ann Carter.
Sarah Grace Collins.
Jacqueline Lorraine Carter.
Sean M. Conley.
Weston Scott Chambers, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Matthew Christopher Courage.
Stephanie L. Chance, Latin Honors Candidate.
Scovia Briones Covington Jr.
Olivia L. Corson.
Anna Catherine Cobb.
Susanna Ashton Connolly.
Kaylin Miette Craig, Latin Honors Candidate.
Sabrina N. Cochran.
Annalisa Marie DeAndre, Latin Honors Candidate.
Tyler G. Clemens, Latin Honors Candidate.
Peyton Leanne Doherty.
Allie P. Cherney.
Drew Alexander Davis.
Abigail Kristen Kofer.
Elijah Shane Davis.
DeAndre L. Cole.
Iskrin Georgiev Dinin, Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Robert Austin Coleman.
Mohammed Dukic.
Andrew John Carl Colston.
Brandon M. Dupuis.
D'Amica Lachey Cox.
Sarah R. Dyer, Latin Honors Candidate.
Rianne Elizabeth Francis Cox.
Grant C. Ellis.
Devon Monette Cruz.
Antonio Jamil Ferguson.
Jayla D. Crutcher.
Jacob C. Few.
Hannah Brooke Dodd, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jacob Conley Fowler.
Christopher Leon Daniels Jr.
Samuel Lloyd Franey, Latin Honors Candidate.
Aubrey Megan Davis, Latin Honors Candidate.
Leah Meredith Gadd.
Lindsay N. Davis.
Abby C. Garner.
Kristen Diane Dykert, Latin Honors Candidate.
Cole T. Gensler.
Bonner Lillian Del Carmen.
Zachary Carter Goodman.
Mark Jesse Wagner Dietz.
Bailey Zane Gordon, Latin Honors Candidate.
Parth J. Desai, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Garrett C. Gould.
Prit J. Desai, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
David Joshua Gross.
Melissa B. Dixon.
Austin Taylor Gwynn.
Aspen Delaney Dressler, Latin Honors Candidate.
Randy Jackson Hedrick.
Carly Marie Eads.
Amanda Victoria Helwig.
J.C. L. Edwards, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Carmen Michelle Henderson.
Audra Lands Epperson.
Chase Bailey Henderson, Latin Honors Candidate.
Morgan Blaine Farrell.
Sonny Madison Hyatt.
Edward Walker Fitzgerald.
John Ethan Highland.
Lily G. Gaines.
Dalton Knox Anderson Holland.
Linda G. Gallagher, Latin Honors Candidate.
Dustin Lee Holmes, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Infinity Jewel Gatlin.
Mallory Elisa Holland.
Madeline I. Gerlach.
Grayson Taylor Huckabee.
Kelly Janae Elizabeth Gibson.
Caitlin Brianna House, Latin Honors Candidate.
J.C. A. Giles.
Benjamin Andrew Huffman.
Alice Joe Rosabelle Gleedhill.
Joel Gregory Hunt.
Chloe Elizabeth Goodman, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jalen Omar Jarrett.
Brittany A. Green, Latin Honors Candidate.
Peyton Sean Johnson, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jessica Caitlin Green.
Aaron Lang Jones.
Andrew H. Gross.
Brittany Monique Jones.
Carly Jacqueline Grubbs.
Mason Alexander Jones, Latin Honors Candidate.
Itzel Gutzman Hernandez, Latin Honors Candidate.
Joseph Bradford Enos.
Brooke Hagar.
Kelly B. Keach, Latin Honors Candidate.
Adriana Nicole Hamilton.
William Larry Kelly.
Robert S. Harris, Latin Honors Candidate.
Samuel Huxley Kennard.
Kaylee Rain Heaton, Latin Honors Candidate.
Pablo Gabriel Lavelli.
Haley Alexis Hedrick.
Sloan Nicole Logan.
Dylan Henderson.
Logan Dupree Lord.
Charles B. Herbison.
Bethany Madeline Rose Lidkey.
Donica Menez Hilario, Latin Honors Candidate.
Kendra Denise Light.
Madison Renee Jaimes.
Sean Michael Mabry.
Tyler Glenn Hines.
Alessandra E. Maka.
Rachel Renee Hogue.
Sylvia E. Martin.
Victoria Nicole Hollingsey, Latin Honors Candidate.
Kristen Marie Martin.
Carolyn T. Hood, elected to Alpha Society.
Dylan Keith McGavick, Latin Honors Candidate.
Emila Jade Howland.
Sean Philip McLean.
Lauren Kristen Hughes.
Morton Davis McLemore.
Alan M. Hughes.
Ethan Andrew Meeks.
Brianna Nicole Jones.
Lydia Marie Miller.
Kaylee Blair Kell, elected to Alpha Society.
Chase Patrick Morrissey, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Kara Leland Kingery, elected to Latin Honors Candidate.
Cody Wyatt Moser.
Julian Imani Kirby.
Connor Macaulay O'Brien, Latin Honors Candidate.
Samuel Blake Kitcherman.
Tyler Grant Otto.
Brandon Raymond Jones.
Clayton Andrew Owens.
Amanda Maria Cuban.
Miles Edward Patton.
Kiara L. King.
Caleb Anthony Payne, Latin Honors Candidate.
Kirsten C. Klassen.
Joseph Darren Perricone, Latin Honors Candidate.
Danielle Elizabeth Larson.
Logan H. Quinton.
Kyle Brady Limberg.
Madison Kirby Ragland.
Amy K. Lepard, Latin Honors Candidate.
Katen Nicole Rains, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jake Donovan Littleton.
Jared Lee Reisterer.
Denalen Rose Lindsay, Latin Honors Candidate.
Brianna F. Robbins.
Brittany Nicole Lockwood.
Sarah Ann Root.
Rebecca Elizabeth Logan, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Owen Andrew Roth.
Lindsay Long.
Sarah Elizabeth Ruiz.
Abby J. Lusk.
Jenica Haley Sanders.
Heather Nicole Lynn.
Brandon Elmore Sandoval.
Jalen A. Lyons.
James D. Satterfield.
Jacob Lane Madden.
Rachel Elizabeth Satterfield, Latin Honors Candidate.
Dominique A. Malone, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Andrew C. Self.
Dakota Ray Manino.
Dylan Andrew Shearer.
Christian P. Mantel.
Justin David Seiler.
Emily Claire Manzano.
Hunter Austin Smith.
Kristen Marie Marks.
Samantha Gale Smith, Latin Honors Candidate.
Ashley Wingrove Martin, elected to Alpha Society.
Jasmine Antoinette Snell.
Katie E. Mason.
Patrick Cullen Sons.
Lane Elise Massey.
Sydney Ann Spruill.
James Robert McAllister.
Nicholas C. Stamps.
Callie S. McCurry.
Kirsten Hope Stanfield.
Ashley Marie McMullen, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jared Marshall Stanford, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Connor Kennard McLaughlin.
Stephen B. Stanzel.
Cassie Alisa McCurdy.
Courtney Ann Strickers.
Emma Grace McDonald.
Kirsten Lynn Slay.
Julia Rose Nichols.
Haley E. Tanner.
Milan DeCarmen McWanna.
Landon David Taylor.
Crislin Elizabeth McDermott, Latin Honors Candidate.
Elizabeth Ann Theobald.
Abigail Rose Miller, Latin Honors Candidate.
Taylor Nathaniel Thompson.
Rachel Michelle Moffitt.
Taylor Marie Thurmond.
Alexis Nicole Moore.
Stephen Tyler Tinney.
Lauren Kayla Moran.
James D. Truitt, Latin Honors Candidate.
Amanda Catherine Morris, Latin Honors Candidate.
Nicholas A. Walker.
Willie C. Moss III.
Grant A. Walker, Latin Honors Candidate.
Delaney McKay Myers.
Hunter Edward Wallace.
Spencer Hayden Overby.
Jordan Chandler Walls.
Alexandra Diane Ogle, Latin Honors Candidate.
Haley E. Weathers.
Krena Vipul Patel, Latin Honors Candidate.
Regis Arnold Weiss III.
Juan Carlos Roscoe.
Hannah Grace Wharton.
Logan Andrew Nipper, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jeffrey Malcolm White.
Caitlin Elizabeth Nosal.
Jonathan Lewis Whitener.
Princess Sierra Petrus.
Austin Wilkerson.
Shay C. Ola.
Ashley Nicole Williams.
Michael L. Payne.
Tony Allian Williams.
Daniel Edward Palmer.
Carrington Jerron Wilson.
Jackson L. Parker.
William Robert Winter.
Ayla Nicole Patton, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Lauren Alexis Morton Wold.
Carmen Deanne Pebley.
Sergeant Harry Philip Wolverton Jr., UTC Police.
Natalie K. Prado, Latin Honors Candidate.
Carly Ray Woods.
Harrison Michael Moon.
Evelyn C. Shalot.
Mara Elizabeth Perez.
Olivia R. Young.
Andrew Christopher Rainey.
The following graduates are receiving their bachelor's degree from the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies. Jordan Habtegabrel. Adani.
Nicole Ribiera Ojeda, Latin Honors Candidate.
Mary Lou Gardino Aguirre.
Courtney Elizabeth Ray.
Sadie L. Arbuthnot, Latin Honors Candidate.
Madison Marie Ring.
Jessica R. Bailey, Latin Honors Candidate.
Rebecca Isabel Richard, Latin Honors Candidate.
Stormy Brooke Moore Barnes.
Elijah Jackson Rogers.
Julia M. Barnett.
Kristen Michelle Rouchet.
Rebecca Ray Beatty, Distinguished Military Graduate.
Julia Ruiz.
Jamaica Bell.
Haley Klein Shalago.
Sarah Kimberly Bird, Latin Honors Candidate.
Kaylee Alexis Seeley.
Kaylin Janae Boyd.
Jody L. Seeth, cum laude.
Tyra Monet Brown.
Lillian Ruth Seitner.
Emily Kate Bryant, Latin Honors Candidate.
Hannah Michelle Sewell.
Matthew J. Bullock.
Brittany Danielle Shavers.
Jessica Jewel Bunce, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Alexandra M. Shea, Latin Honors Candidate.
Leanne Marie Birchfield, Latin Honors Candidate.
Chandler Elizabeth Shelton Swinson, Latin Honors Candidate.
Allison Hanley Berger.
Caitlin Elizabeth Shields, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jordan A. Burgess.
Ashley Sherlin.
Thomas Allen Campbell.
Victoria Lee Schultz, Latin Honors Candidate.
Chelsea B. Connor, Latin Honors Candidate.
Wardell Marshawn Sims.
Emily Corrine Cooper.
William Merritt Sims, Latin Honors Candidate.
Marshall A. Cooper, Latin Honors Candidate.
Madison Baines Singley, Latin Honors Candidate.
Nicholas Andrew Coronis.
Georgia Suzanne Smith.
Caitlin Danielle Coram, Latin Honors Candidate.
Catherine Rose Smith.
Kara Madison Cox, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jaden Alon Snakenberg, Latin Honors Candidate.
Montravius T. Curry.
Caitlin Diane Summerfield, Latin Honors Candidate.
Brian Cole Davis, Latin Honors Candidate.
Damian R. Spears.
McKenna Brooke Dean, Latin Honors Candidate.
Allison Graham Stein, Latin Honors Candidate.
Alyssa Christina Delaney.
Natalie Louise Strong.
Lauren Bailey Dodd, Latin Honors Candidate.
Casey Elizabeth Sullivan.
Jennifer Marie Felton, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Lauren Elizabeth Sutton.
Glenn Ellen Ford.
Danielle Nicole Suspansky, Latin Honors Candidate.
Bailey Catherine Folk.
Chanel Olivia Taylor, Latin Honors Candidate.
Madison Olivia Franklin, Latin Honors Candidate.
Elise Nicole Nichols Taylor.
Jenna Carrington Fuqua.
William Everett Thompson.
Gabriella Delaney Gaines.
Robert Brian Thompson.
Hannah Nicole Gentry, Latin Honors Candidate.
Christopher A. Thornberry.
Mary Melissa Gibb, Latin Honors Candidate.
Aaron A. Tisdale.
Alexis Brianne Godsey, Latin Honors Candidate.
Haley Anna Triplett, Latin Honors Candidate.
Brianna Lene Goss, Latin Honors Candidate.
Cameron R. Turner.
Ashlyn K. Green.
Brady Lee Underwood.
Idalis Yvette Flagg.
Tasman S. Vaughn Sr.
Mackenzie Taylor Hardiman, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Lara Brianne Vincent.
Carolyn E. Hassel.
Sarah Ann Wagner, Latin Honors Candidate.
Holly Catherine Harnsberger, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Tyler J. Wheat.
Ian Deshaun Hayes.
Katie Jo White.
Jackson Vaughn Hollis.
Cassie Lane Whitaker, Latin Honors Candidate.
Rayleigh Morgan Holt, Latin Honors Candidate.
Daniel Lewis Williams.
Jessica Nadine Howard, Latin Honors Candidate.
Drew Tyler Woods.
Kelsey D. Ivy, Latin Honors Candidate.
Haven Alexandra Wright, Latin Honors Candidate.
Allie M. Jaycox.
Lincoln William Young.
Christopher Ryan James.
The following graduates are receiving their bachelor's from the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Abdul Rahman Turki Alanizi.
Helena Yakupovich, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Farez Al-Hajimi.
William Jacob Jack.
Abdullah Fala Al-Hadri.
Courtney P. Keller.
Abdul Rahman B. Abalawi.
Marie Lorraine Lavery, Latin Honors Candidate.
Hadwan Ahmed Al-Harari.
Michael Blake Leah.
Nawah Hamed Al-Tabi.
Claire Marie Leisure.
Dari Al-Shamari.
Tanner M. Lee.
Charles Edward Anderson, Latin Honors Candidate.
Ashley Lauren Lindsay, Latin Honors Candidate.
Matthew Brayley Andrews.
Allie Lenora Livesey, Latin Honors Candidate.
Corey J. Baguette.
Madeline Grace Looney.
Ariel Lee Bartel, Latin Honors Candidate.
Caitlin Elizabeth Manton, Latin Honors Candidate.
George Clayton Bennett.
Sydney Jane McCullough, Latin Honors Candidate.
Zachary Kevin Berger.
Garrett T. McGee, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jackson Douglas Boring.
Sean Donovan McMahon.
John Anthony Brand II, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jashawn Amari Miller.
Erica Danielle Branham.
Ashley Nicole Moore, Latin Honors Candidate.
Robert Douglas Byerly, Latin Honors Candidate.
Noah Martin Nelson.
Zachary Allen Byers.
Sarah Butler Newberry.
Andrew John Bird, Latin Honors Candidate.
Colby D. Newsom, graduating cum laude.
Andrew Joseph Kassman.
Madison L. Newsom.
Matthew Thomas Cochdale.
Brianna Elizabeth Norman.
Avery Donald Cowan, Latin Honors Candidate.
Isabel Marie Nuta.
Jonathan P. De Guzman, Latin Honors Candidate.
Zachary Scott Owens, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jesus De La Cruz.
Emma Louise Pace.
Cody Lee Dotson.
Trevor Andrew Page.
Kyler Evan Eskridge.
Thomas Caleb Peters.
Mia Dore Fletcher.
Caitlin Sumner Pollen, Latin
Taylor Riley Freerels.
Mary Kaylin Primising, Latin Honors Candidate.
Eddie T. Fulton Jr.
Jessica Lynn Privet, Latin Honors Candidate.
DeMarco Cesar Gady.
Deja Tennille Pye.
Juan Carlos Gerardo.
Savannah Ray Quilty, Latin Honors Candidate.
Keith Braden Gregg, Latin Honors Candidate.
Madeline Ann Rector.
Jose G. Hamui.
Carly Danielle Reed.
Tyrus Knight Hamrick, Latin Honors Candidate.
Andrew L. Reese.
Carter J. Hill.
Kevin David Reimer, Latin Honors Candidate.
Logan Alexander Hines.
Karen Trevino Rivera.
Keith Lindsay Hollingsworth.
Anna Maria Rodas, Latin Honors Candidate.
Derek DeJuan Holman.
Katie N. Rose.
John Marshall Hopper.
Ryan Austin Sanders, Latin Honors Candidate.
Brandon M. Huff.
Corinne Danielle Sheneth.
Blake Joseph Johnson.
Mallory Shea Seals, Latin Honors Candidate.
Sequoia Matthias Canise.
Muhammad Omar Sheikh.
Benjamin J. Cassie.
Morgan Elizabeth Simpson.
Kevin Amelia Kim.
Nicole Christine Smith.
Nolan Michael King, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jessica Aubrey Shoup.
Alexander S. Lamonte.
Sarah Alexandria Schultz.
Christopher Allen Land.
Michael Vaughn Snowden.
Austin Alexander Lynn.
Anna Catherine Spivey, elected to Alpha Society, Latin Honors Candidate.
Wamako Alenine Mangogela.
Ian Samuel Stanberry.
Ahmed Mohammed Makuk.
Christopher Dylan Strange.
Jonathan William Mensai.
Jody Lynn Suggs.
Matthew S. Neal II.
Mary Grace Symington.
David Cal Noe, Latin Honors Candidate.
Caitlin Ann Zapansky, Latin Honors Candidate.
Melissa Nicole Otis.
Hannah Marie Talent, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jeffrey Hunter Page.
Gabrielle Drew Turner.
Jeffrey Danielle Parker.
Destiny Grace Tahimba.
Brendan John David Peck.
Diana Shaji Varghese.
Benjamin Joseph Pingree.
Carolyn Rose Wagner.
Austin Lee Phillips.
Abby Elizabeth Welch, Latin Honors Candidate.
Kenneth Howard Pruitt.
Erin Elizabeth White, Latin Honors Candidate.
Sierra B. Rogers.
Sarah Carolyn Yarbrough.
Monica San Juan Garcia, Latin Honors Candidate.
And Harrison Walker Young.
John Howard Schaefer. Mark Robert Scher. Riley Shipley. Stephen A. Sklavenitis. Daniel A. Smith. Dustin Charles Smoot. Alexandra Paige Snyder. Connor C. Stewart. Joshua Connors Stiles. Kimberly Nicole Thalen, elected to Alpha Society Latin Honors Candidate. Carolyn Lori Tylers. Anthony E. Trotter. William Travis Walker. Bowen R. Wexler, Latin Honors Candidate. Cassidy R. Watner. Reagan Elizabeth Williams. Eleanor Carol Wolf. Jason Charles Wolfer. Jesse Hunter Wooden, Latin Honors Candidate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2019. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the faculty marshals under the direction of Dr. Charlene Simmons, who assisted with today's program. We also want to acknowledge the assistance of the staff and volunteers who work behind the scenes to help produce Commencement. If they would all please stand and accept our applause for their service this morning. And now, I invite you all to stand and join in the singing of our alma mater, the lyrics for which can be found on page 8 in your program, led by our UTC students. And then please remain standing for the recessional led by the Chattanooga Pipes and Drums.
Child Thank